All right, CJ.
All right. So remember when I was saying that Joe Biden's really old and people have a lot of concerns about that? Well, guess what? This week, the special counsel from his own Justice Department came out and it said that Joe Biden is super old. He's so old that he's too old to do crime because he did the same crime that Donald Trump did, basically. But their assessment is that if they put him in front of a jury, that he would come off as a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory, quote unquote, from his own Justice Department. They also quoted that he didn't remember when he was vice president, like with Obama, not that long ago, and he didn't remember when his son died, among other things, when they interviewed him for his documents interview. So I'm just saying, and also people are mad at Jon Stewart for his first segment back for pointing that out. So I'm just going to reiterate the question that Jon Stewart said in his segment. If all the Democratic officials who are telling us that behind the scenes, when you don't see him, Joe Biden is sharp, he's on top of it. Whenever you don't see him, he's delegating, he's doing this. Do you have any footage of that? Because if you have some footage of that, that would put the American people at ease. Also, he's going to decline to take the cognitive test that every president takes because he's old and they don't want him to fail. And also, they did a tracker of how many interviews that Joe Biden has done in his presidency compared to Donald Trump and President Obama after Joe Biden didn't do the Super Bowl interview, the free press that he would have had. And he's done 86 interviews to this point in his presidency compared to 300 from Donald Trump and like 416 from Obama. So that just shows you how much they're hiding him from the press in interviews, to the fact that he had to throw a "I'm not senile" press conference where he mixed up the president of Egypt and Mexico while yelling at the media like an old man. So I think they need to do something about that before we get 4 more years of Trump.